we're now here in the Mayor's Parlour. We've just been down to Splashpoint Swimming Pool to launch the annual Mayor's Charity Swim. I'm Bob Smitham, I'm Worthing Town Crier, but I'm also chairman of this year's Mayor's Charity Committee. So, Michael, over to you.
Thanks, Bob. I think everybody knows the Worthing Town Crier by now, certainly when he rings his bell, because everybody hears him. But the reason we are here, and thanks very much for introing me, is because we're actually launching the Swimathon event was taking place at Splashpoint. So why are we doing this? It's an annual event, and I believe that Mr. Town Crier, you said it's the 13th time?
Oh, it's the 23rd actually.
23rd time. So you can see that it's quite a very popular event, but also there's a lot of history attached to this. But let's go on to my three charities, which really needs to be talked about, because that's why I'm inviting all of you to come to this event and partake. I'll start with Guild Care, and Guild Care is very important. Reason is because it actually supports the community for people who have dementia and have problems of this nature. Methold House, which was just opened up recently, is probably state of the art. In fact, it is state of the art, and there's other care homes too that Guild Care has, and there's the main place, which is down in the town centre.
That's Methold House.
Right.
The new dementia home is Haviland House.
Thank you very much, Mr. Town Crier. I actually went there.
You did?
And
for the royal visit.
And we opened it up, and it was a fantastic place to go to. And as I said, it's state of the art. But Methold House actually provides day support for an awful lot of people who can actually come there, stay there, have a meal, have a good time, and then go home.
Play bingo, have a sing-along. Yeah.
Fantastic. And I've been to that as well. And I know that Mr. Town Crier also plays a very important part in Guild Care.
Indeed, it's my charity of the year, Mr. Mayor, as well.
And I think you introduced me to Guild Care, which I'm very grateful for.
Yeah.
But moving on to Kamelia Kids, which is also very important, because what they do is they look after the youngsters, and I'm talking of any of the youngsters under 7 years old, and they are specializing in looking after children who actually need special needs children, as well as people who don't. It's a mixture of both. So they also provide that important service. And then, of course, Canadian Roots, near and dear to my heart, because as a Canadian myself, and because so many Canadian servicemen were stationed over around Worthing during the war, they did have a lot of relationships with many of the girls who in Worthing at that time seemed to like Canadian men. And the result of that were children which needed to be reunited with their families over in Canada, of which didn't even realize that they had children over in this country. And so that's why my three charities are very, very important to me this year. So please support my charities. Please come along to the Swimathon. And back to you, Mr.
Indeed, and the date is it's Saturday. It's the 12th of March. It'll be held at Splashpoint Swimming Pool. We've got 3 time slots, and to register to take part, we've got a website, worthingmayorscharities.co.uk/swim 2016. We've got a very simple registration form. All the papers are there. All the schools will be receiving a visit from you and I very shortly, Mr. Mayor, to actually explain it to the schools in more detail. Because obviously, as well as taking part and obviously getting fit, there's a number of trophies to be won as well, for the individual that raises the most money, the school that raises the most money. So I would urge all the teachers, all the young people at our local schools to get involved, take part, register for the swim. Obviously numbers will be restricted because obviously it is only a one-day event with 3 time slots. So do register early. The website's live now. Thank you very much.
Let's all have fun.
Absolutely.